Hello my pretties! Today I'm going to be doing a brand new series. It's the first video of this new series, Guides to Life. So in my first video I said I was going to be doing lots of guides, and I didn't know when I was going to start that, and I figured, hey, there's a lot of things that people don't know how to do. So I'm going to start this guide thing early because there's a lot of things that you can make guides about. Today's guide is going to be a travel guide. I really love traveling. I haven't traveled that much in my life, but I really love it. I've been to Prince Edward Island. I went on a road trip there in 2013. I've been to Turks and Caicos, and I've been to Jamaica. I'm actually going back to Turks and Caicos on March break. So I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I would like to make a guide on how to travel, how to be prepared to travel, and just how to live in the moment when you're traveling or when you're at the place that you're staying. Because to be honest, like if you book a trip for like 2 weeks, 2 weeks goes by like that. Like it never seems like enough time. This is going to be a guide how to prepare to travel, how to deal with traveling, and how to live in the moment while you're traveling. So the first topic of this video is how to prepare. Preparing is really important for traveling because you need to know like times that you're going to go places, and you need to know what you need to go to those places, and you need schedules, and like so you're not late, and it's a one big process. So number one for preparing, know the area you're going to. If you don't know the area you're going to, then it's probably going to be really dangerous. There's a lot of like different hand gestures in a lot of places. So a thumbs up here could mean like a middle finger somewhere else. So you want to know all the basic hand gestures when you go to a foreign place so you don't offend anybody, and so nobody wants to hurt you for like randomly giving them a thumbs up, but it actually means a middle finger. And also so you don't get lost. Getting lost while you're traveling might be one of the scariest things ever because you're miles and miles away from home. And I know that seems kind of repetitive, but it's true. So always keep a map with you or your phone or whatever, because you're bound to need it eventually. And honestly, it's just a safer way to travel. Number two for being prepared, pack. Pack all the things you need. Make a list of everything you need ahead of time, and hopefully you'll be all good. Don't leave all your packing to the last minute. It really doesn't end up that well. For me, the best way to do packing is like making a list and checking off everything that I need, maybe like a day or two before I leave. Because my theory for this is like you still need to use your toiletries the day up until. So like the night before, you'd pack your toiletries and like leave the bag unzipped so you can use them in the morning and then just put them back away. And also you want to pack light. Packing a lot of stuff is not really good because you have to lug it everywhere if you're going like on a safari or whatever. On like a walking trip, if you're going to be doing walking tours, you don't want to be carrying a lot of stuff. But you know those like little shampoo bottles and little conditioners and stuff like that? You want to pack those instead of full-size bottles. Also depending on how long you're going. Like if you're going for like a month, obviously probably pack a big bottle. But if you're going for like a week, pack the small little bottles of shampoo and conditioner and soap, because if you pack few of those, you have more room for other things. And also when you're packing, you want to save a little extra space, because when you come back, you're going to be coming back with souvenirs, and if you have no space to put them in your suitcase, then you can't bring them with you. And just remember, your suitcase can only be 50 pounds. Sorry if the lighting got kind of weird, guys. I had to go and do something, and now I'm back and the daylight's gone. So now I'm working with my 2 white light lamps that I have, and I don't know if it's gonna work or not, so let's see. You don't always need to have a specific plan for what you're going to do in the day when you're on vacation or just traveling in general, especially if you're at a resort. There's a lot of stuff to do at resorts, and you don't really have to have a plan if you're just going to stay in the resort. But if you're going to be out in a local town or visiting museums and stuff like that, which I personally like to do, then you kind of need a schedule, but it doesn't need to be exact. For example, let's say you want to go to a museum at 10 a.m. Then you want to go get lunch at, let's say, 2 p.m. Think about leaving the museum at around 12-ish. And don't plan anything in between the museum and having lunch. Because if you want to stay at the museum for longer than that, then you can. And if you want to do something else in between lunch and going to the museum, you can, because you haven't pre-planned anything in that little space. So what I'm basically saying is give yourself a comfort room, like I said, for traveling before and being on a plane and getting prepared to be on a plane. Just give yourself comfort room. So if you want to do something else, or if something goes wrong, then you have time to do it, or you have time to fix it. Point number 3 of the guide is how to deal with the journey there. Now, unless you're going on a road trip, which every stop is like a site or a destination that you want to be at, then you're probably going to take a plane. And I've only been on a plane a few times, but from my knowledge, you have to be prepared to go on the plane. Make sure you know the time your flight is leaving, and make sure how much traffic there is. Watch the news to find updates on weather, traffic, all that jazz. And make sure you give yourself a cushion of time. In case something goes wrong, you want to have at least an hour to fix it and still have time to get onto the plane and go on your adventure. Yes, I still have this drink. Point B for this subcategory of journeying, I should say. Make sure you have all of your entertainment stuff in your carry-on. Because if you put all your entertainment stuff in that suitcase, then you're not gonna see it until you land. And as you can probably tell, that's not good. So if you read, bring a book in your carry-on. If you just want to play on your phone, bring your phone, bring a portable charger, fully charged. Bring comic books, tablets, laptops, anything that'll keep you entertained. Coloring books, crosswords, Sudoku, anything that's going to entertain you for those long hours that you're going to be on the plane. Also remember, there's always the option of sleeping. And please, 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 for God's sake, remember your headphones and your phone charger. If you get on the plane and you're like, wait, I don't have my phone charger, you are screwed. Me, personally, I can't go anywhere without my headphones, because if I want to go to sleep, headphones. If I want to like block out some idiot that's talking beside me, headphones. If I want to block out a baby crying, headphones. Important. And when you're at the airport, make sure you're at the right terminal, and yeah, just make sure you're at the right terminal. And last but not least, how to live in the moment while you're traveling. This is very important. Personally, I think I live in the moment, and I try to live in the moment every day, but you never really know. Sometimes you feel like each day gets cut off at the end of the night where you go to sleep, especially if you go to school or go to work regularly. But like days like the summertime, they all just kind of roll into each other, like each day blends into the next one, if you know what I mean. So seizing the moment for every day, I find, is really important. Don't always try to capture every moment with a video camera or a phone or a camera or in a photo or in a video. Just don't try and capture every moment. If it's something like a sunset or just the ocean or just some beautiful natural occurrence like that, it's not always going to look the same in a picture as it does to your eyes. Being an amateur photographer, I know this, and I know that it's so difficult and hard to just see a beautiful sunset and then try and take a picture of it with your camera, and it doesn't look the same. That's when you just have to step back for a minute and just look at the beautiful nature of it and just take it all in for what it is, instead of trying to capture it so you can look back at it in another 10 years or so. There's always going to be sunsets. No matter where you are, there's always going to be beautiful sunsets and sunrises. When you're at your destination, take a moment, sit down, stand up, do whatever, and just think about where you are in time and space at that moment. Think about how no one else is in the exact same spot as you in this moment in time and space. Think about how, even though so many other people are in the country, resort, or wherever place you're in, they're not experiencing it the same way as you. You're having your own personal experience for the adventure you're going on. That's basically it for the video, guys. I have to end this quick because my camera battery is gonna die. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out last week's video, which I'm gonna put right here. And yeah, that's basically it. Make sure to check out me and my best friend's Queenie's channel when it comes out in the first week of October or the second week of October. We're not sure yet. It's basically a vlog comedy channel, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah. Again, guys, sorry for the bad lighting. I'm doing the very best that I can. Hopefully the quality will get amped up soon. And yeah, that's about it. Bye, guys. Near Toronto, so Toronto is the downtown area. The ones downtown, I've been to one mall downtown, never going there again. There's like people every square inch.